Hello, my name is Luis Eduardo Frias Alamilla, and this is my presentation for my activity number 12, Charts, Facts, and Statistics. Today I'm going to talk about the breach in access to technology that exists in our world. I chose this topic because although we live in a hyper connected era, millions of people are being left behind, and today I'm going to explore the data that reveals the dimension of this global divide. Okay, let's start with a global perspective. As we can see in the chart, the inequality is staggering. While in regions like North America and Europe, more than 90% of the population have access to information technologies, in other places like Africa, for example, the figure drops to just around 40%. This means that nearly 800 million people lack access to internet. And this is not just about not having social media. This is about not having access to education, jobs opportunities, online banking, and many other types of vital information and tools that we use in our daily life. This is only the first layer of this gap, the divide between different continents and their access to this kind of information and this kind of tools uh, that we have through internet. But the digital divide doesn't just stops there. There's a deep division even within the same countries. Let's take the average developing country, for example, like Mexico. Uh, For example, in urban areas, there's around 75 to 76% of the households have access to internet. However, if we move to more rural areas, like outside of the big cities, this number drops by half, around 40% of the households. And the lack of infrastructure, such as fiber optic cables or cell towers, makes the cost of bringing these tools, this connectivity to these areas very high, leaving entire communities isolated from society and perpetuating cycles of poverty. The gap also has an age and financial dimension to it. Globally, young people between 15 to 24 years old are the most connected and the most present in internet spaces and online spaces. Uh, the usage rate is around the 75%. However, older adults are being excluded from these spaces. Also, the economic factor is very decisive for this part. For example, in low income countries, the cost of basic mobile data plans can represent too great of a percent of the more monthly income from a household. This creates a barrier that not many families can surpass to stay connected to these online spaces. This also creates a vicious cycle because without internet access, it's more difficult to improve your own financial situation. And without this help through income, well, it becomes really hard to get access to internet. In conclusion, the digital divide that exists in our world can be divided into three aspects: the global, the rural, and the socioeconomic aspects. Uh, Closing it is not just a matter of laying cables, it's a matter of equal opportunities. It's about ensuring that every person, regardless of where they were born, where they live, or how much they earn, uh, to give these people the opportunity to participate in the ever changing digital society of the 21st century. And that will be everything for my part. Thanks for your attention.